Welcome to Agriculture in Review, a news program of interest to South Dakota farmers and ranchers prepared by the South Dakota Farmers Union. The State Advisory Board of the South Dakota Farmers Union met last week, and one of its speakers brought an important message to farmers. Glenn Long, General Manager of the Farmers Union Marketing Association of St. Paul, stressed the importance of the terminal type of livestock market to the family farmer. The advisory board, which is comprised of all county farmers union presidents, heard Long explain that myths have been spread which have led people away from the terminal type of livestock market. It is difficult for me to understand, he said, how farmers can put all of the time and effort over a year or period of years into grooming and preparing livestock for sale, and then when the day comes to finally cash in on his investment, he doesn't give it any thought whatsoever on how the animal is going to be sold or where it is going to be sold. I know of many cases where the trucker has made the decision where the livestock would be sold, Long stated. The FUMA manager emphasized the need for farmers to patronize their own associations, which are interested and concerned with the economic welfare of farmers. This patronage, said Long, should go to an institution that will use the funds to benefit you, the farmer. He criticized producers for their fallacious thinking that the closer to their back door they can sell their livestock, the better off they are. It's time farmers realized they need to get their livestock off the back porch and take it to a terminal market that can sell it at competitive prices, Long concluded. The advisory board also heard a report from State President Ben Radcliffe, who cited gains made on the cooperative front, noting that the trend is moving toward someday having farmers owning and operating their own packing houses and doing their own processing. He urged farmers to patronize their co-ops. Cooperatives do much more than pay dividends or patronage earnings, Radcliffe said. They provide competition, pay educational funds, check off dues, and pay taxes. In other news in our state, the South Dakota Legislature will convene in Pierre January 4th. This will be the second 30-day session to be held since annual sessions became a matter of law in South Dakota. This will be the short session since the 1965 session lasted 45 days. The Board of Directors of the South Dakota Farmers Union, which met during the advisory board sessions, voted to rehire Leif Lunder of Canton as official Farmers Union lobbyist during this 1966 session of the legislature. Bills of particular interest to farmers expected to be introduced during the session cover such topics as a net income tax for property tax relief, a proposal creating a division of marketing in the Department of Agriculture, brand law administrative changes, activation of a food stamp program, Oahe Conservancy and irrigation proposals, increased aid to education funds, and elimination of the sales tax on farm chemicals, particularly on herbicides and insecticides. Farmers are also looking ahead these days to the 24th annual meeting of the South Dakota Rural Electric Association, which will be held in Huron January 10th to the 12th. One of the highlights of the event will be the presentation of the 1965 SDREA Man of the Year Award at the banquet the evening of January 10th. Nominees for the honor are Werner Boyd of Madison, William Jeremiahson of Belle Fourche, Adam Reinschmidt of Yale, Otto Schneider of McLaughlin, and Matt Schroeder of Alexandria. Banquet speaker will be Bob Hill, WNEX News Director. Other speakers during the convention will be Senator George McGovern